Hello everybody! Welcome to the Shino birthday stream. welcome. Thank you, Lightsboy, for these 65 bits. Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Bam. Welcome, happy birthday, Shino! Hey, buddy, happy birthday! Yes, go boy. Smells peanut butter on my hand. He's like, I want the peanut butter. I don't want your hand. Welcome. Hello. We already have a gulp to redeem. Sure, why not? Let's redeem a gulp. So normally I would start off a stream by giving Shino a little treat to chew on. This time, however, we're gonna start off the stream by apparently booping the Snoop, giving belly rubs, and a birthday cake. I baked him a little cupcake. It's mostly peanut butter and carrots, and I put some peanut butter on the top of it. So we've got a little birthday thing here. We'll give him the boop Snoop and the belly rubs in a little bit here, but for now we're gonna do a quick little birthday thing. If I can light this one particular stubborn candle. There we go. Oh. Alright, let's check it out. So, we've got a little birthday cake. So everybody, wish Shino a happy birthday. Do it, go chat. I'd say sing happy birthday, but you're all in there. Alright, let's blow these candles out real quick. Alright, buddy. You want some cake? Want some cake? Ah. Okay, eat your cake. It's a little birthday cupcake with some peanut butter on it. He's just gonna lick the peanut butter off. What a stinker. He's like, I'm not gonna eat the cake. I'm gonna lick off the frosting. He does like food. The frosting is the best. I'm actually not a big frosting fan myself, but apparently Shino is. It's not really frosting, it's just peanut butter, but he's gonna lick it off. We'll see if he eats the cake afterwards. I baked some yesterday, and I gave a little bit to my parents' dogs, and they liked it, and Shino had a little piece, and he seemed to like it. But I think he likes the peanut butter itself more. Oh, there he goes. Nibble on the cake. Apparently Shino also likes the frosting more. Thank you for all the bits, Mr. Panga, Leon, Mr. Panga, Pumpkin, Panga again, Light Boys, Super Pikachu. Thank you all so much. Oh, taking the cake off of the plate, I see. New strategy. I'll vacuum the carpet after we're done with the stream, no worries. All right, so I hope you all are having a good day. Happy Monday. I don't normally stream on Mondays, but since it's this guy's 3rd birthday, I thought it would be a good time to do so. Ah, he's now enjoying this cake, I think. Or he's just chewing it up and spitting it out, who knows. He usually takes his time eating treats, so he's going to be making a big old mess that I'll have to vacuum up after the stream is done. That's okay. He's worth it. Check out all that carrot inside of that cake. I think he likes it, chat. Alright, and once we're done here, we've got to boop his snoot 3 times, give him double belly rubs, and I also have to drink twice. Alright, we could do that. As soon as he's done finishing up his birthday cake. More like a birthday cupcake. Shino is a very good boy, yes. Alright, well, we're gonna wait for him to finish his cake up, and then we'll boop the snoot. He'll probably lick up some crumbs off the floor, too, and make vacuuming a little bit easier. I think he's enjoying it. He always eats his treats slowly. He's not one of those dogs that just inhale it. I gave a couple of the cupcakes to my parents' dogs yesterday, and they just one gulped it. I'm like, did you even taste that? Meanwhile, he's like, nibble, nibble, nibble. Good boy. Happy birthday to Shino. We've also got some presents for Shino today, and I whacked my webcam right there. We've got some presents for the guy, too. Ooh, was that good, Shino? Alright, come here, buddy. Shino, come here. Over here. No, he's got more crumbs to eat first. He's too cute. I'm doing well. How are you guys? Yes, presents. I think you guys will like one of the presents that we have in mind. Ashino is 3 years old now, today. Yes, I will be playing Java Edition. But first, we're doing Shino's birthday. Give you a Terraria build? I'm working on a Terraria build. That video should be coming out soon. I've just, you know, got a lot that I want to talk about in that video. Today we'll be playing some Minecraft, though. Kirshin, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. You didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate that. Thank you guys. So if anybody is a subscriber, you've got some emotes. We swapped out the Shino sleeping emote for Shino surprised. So you can use that new emote, or you could throw some hearts for Kyushin for the dono. Thank you so much. Alright, let's see if we could squeeze in the double belly rubs and triple boop the snoops. Ready? Boop. Boop. Oh wait, you can't see it. We gotta move this up. You ready? Shino. Shino. Hey. What gives? Dude. Sit. Good boy. You ready? He's got more treats coming today in the form of a new puzzle. Boop. Boop. 3 boops. And double belly rub. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Oh, this feels good. He's gonna stretch. He definitely prefers the belly rubs over the boops, for sure. Definitely prefers the belly rubs. Alright, thank you. And I'll do those 2 gulps as well. While we move on to that, though, let's show Shino one of his new birthday presents. So, this is a different kind of puzzle. It's more of a sniff and search puzzle. So he's basically got to dig through this grass and find all of the treats inside of it. So, he's already got started. So this is essentially what we've got here. It's just a little patch of fake grass, and I've hidden some treats in it, and he's got to dig through it and find some treats. We'll save the next boop and belly rub for a little bit because he's going at it again. And I'm going to take those 2 gulps real quick. Yeah, Pog. He's a good boy. Yeah. Chaos Pog is cursed. I've seen it. It's creepy. I don't know about that. Alright, so while he goes at that, I think we might end up playing some Minecraft today. He's just picking it up with his mouth. He might try to destroy it later. I'm not too worried about it. It was a cheap puzzle. Cheap toy. But most likely he's just trying to move it around. You share a birthday week? Nice. Chaos Pog haunts your dreams. Yeah, me too. I still have nightmares about it. So today we're going to be hopping back into our Let's Play world where I've made some changes. We now have a little pathway to get up to the top of the hill, so I don't have to climb the front anymore. This is just temporary. I'll be fixing it, making it nicer later. I went ahead and the herd, it's grown a lot. Like, a lot. Except we still only have 1 llama, because there's only 1 llama here. But we have a lot of everything else. So much that it's lagging, and I'll probably have to actually cull the herd a little bit. Don't worry, I won't make you watch, chat. I know how sensitive you are to that. In addition to that, out here, we started the framework of our Nether Portal. We haven't done a whole lot with it yet. I've laid some framework to work on this tower, but I never actually did any work on the tower. I just kind of did the framework. But over here, we started the framework of the Nether Portal. Haven't done a whole lot with that yet either. Mostly what I did was resource gathering, a bunch of mining and stuff. And we set up a new board of to-do list stuff. So today, first thing on the agenda, I want to enchant my gear. I have enough leather now because of all of that. I've made all the books, all the bookcases and everything. I want to build a super smelter, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing that today or not. This is a big one. I want to go to the nether, onto the ceiling, because a friend told me that you could do it with the ender pearls. And then I want to blow a hole in the nether. He taught me how to do that too. And I want to build a new portal on the ceiling. And then using that, I want to build another portal far off in the distance, and I try to find a new village so I can abduct a couple of villagers, make a breeder to make an iron farm. I could decorate the portals afterwards, farm drowned, a bunch of other stuff. But mic is crackly. I'll try turning this again. I think I just need to buy a new mic, which sucks, but I can't think of anything else. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't touched anything. I'll just dump the money and get a new mic setup going. We don't have donation gills, Keishan. No. But no crackle for now, but we'll wait until it comes back. It seems to just come and go. It could be my soundboard. If every time I make an adjustment, it like fixes it and it comes back, it could be the soundboard. So I might just start with that and then do a new mic afterwards if that doesn't work. Alright, Shino's getting some water, so once he's done drinking, we'll give him that boop, the snoot, and some belly rubs. He's a good boy. I think he enjoyed his little birthday treats. And then I'll show you guys one of the new presents that I got him for his birthday. Come here, buddy. Good boy, sit. Alright. You don't like this part? You really don't like that part. But you like this part? Yes. You love the belly rubs. I don't know how well you guys can see it because he's way over here. Love belly rubs. Oh boy. He might dig at this little grass thing for a while. He seems pretty interested in it. I don't know if there's anything left in there. I'll shake it out once the stream is done and find out. All right. Bits. What are bits? Bits are a way to donate to me. So you purchase bits by clicking on the little bit icon that's near your chat box, and you purchase them through Amazon, and then you can donate them to me. So every bit that you send me, I get a penny. Gonna water your turtle. Interesting. All right, here we go. All right, so let's start with enchanting. I've got all the stuff that I need for enchanting right here, except for the lapis, which I've stored over here. Oh, by the way, I created a temporary storage setup over here, if you couldn't tell. So it doesn't have a whole lot in it. A lot of these chests are empty, but it does have what materials I have semi-sorted. Not completely sorted out, but I've got a ton of eggs due to that, that chicken mess upstairs. Got a lot of wool from that too. I haven't really used the AFK farm, but I did fix it from the last stream, so it is now functioning again. I should probably put this soul speed on my boots, right? I'll grab that too. Now, I'm going to be putting the enchanting place just somewhere temporary for now. I want to build like a wizard tower on top of the hill, or maybe down here in the forest. And I'll put the enchanting stuff in there. Ooh, you know what? It might be a good idea to put it off in the distance over by where my AFK experience farm is. So I might build a wizard tower over that and put this inside of the wizard tower so I could just enchant while I get experience. That might be a good idea. But for now, we're just going to stick it up here. And I had a friend tell me how to do this, I think, to get the most out of it. I really don't know. I could be messing this up, but I think this is what he told me to do to get the best enchants, maybe. I hope. I think that's right. I don't know if that's right. Chat, you can tell me if this is right, but I think it is. Upgrade your diamond to netherite before enchanting. That's not going to happen. I don't have netherite, so I'm not really worried about it. I would rather get enchanted gear right now. I do have a new axe that I will be enchanting. I should go make a new diamond pickaxe, actually, as well. I don't really want to enchant my mostly broken gear, so we could just make some new gear real quick. So let's just grab what diamonds I have, make some gear real quick. I don't think I have enough to make gear for everything, but we'll make something here. Okay. So let's do, I want a diamond hoe for sure, because I want to use that to collect leaves. I want 2 diamond pickaxes so that I could get one with silk touch, one with fortune. I already have a diamond shovel, but it's kind of weak, so we'll make a new one of those. Oh wait, I only need one. What else do I want in diamond gear? Alright, what's mostly broken here? My helmet, and then chest and pants. I don't know why my helmet's taking so much more damage than everything else. I might be able to do a chest piece still. Nice. And we have 1 diamond to spare. Look at that. I'll save the rest of this gear so it doesn't break and I can use it to repair the new stuff. But we'll just put this new stuff on for now, I think. Oh, can you just not flat out swap it with a mouse command? That would have been nice. Alright, there. So it's mostly new gear. We'll dump this in the gear chest. That's the sword I've been using for the AFK farm. I don't really use it for anything else. We'll dump this in here as well. Cool. Cool. Do I plan on bringing a series like Terraria back? Maybe. I will be doing collaborations with Cheesy Panini, so who knows what the future is going to hold on that. Upgrading to Nether, its gear will not get rid of enchantments, so I should be good. Yeah, I've heard that. I'm not too worried about that either. Golden carrots. I don't have a steady supply of gold. I could make some golden carrots. That's all the gold I have at the moment. I guess that's enough to make a decent amount, but I'd like to make a gold farm before I readily make golden carrots, if you know. Like how many can I make right now? I guess I could make like a full stack or something, but we'll just hold on to this for now. I do want to eat golden carrots for sure, but I don't want to just constantly make them until I have a gold farm. I don't know what else I'll need gold for. I know I'll need it for rails at the very least. I don't know what else. Steak is better. I'm not worried about food too much, guys. I'm not going to nitpick which is better and which is not. Alright, let's do some enchanting. I want to enchant for sure. Alright, let's see. Can I find out? Efficiency 4. So I have 82 levels. I don't know how quickly I'll go through them. Wait. Do I have a... Oh, I do. I didn't realize I was listening to this guy. What do you got? Gunpowder, dye, slime. I mean, I'd rather build a slime farm than buy slime. I don't really need any of that stuff. I should sleep, though. Ah, I missed the jump. What blocks would make a good slime castle in Terraria? I guess it depends on what you want the slime castle to look like. Slime would probably be a good pick. You could do something like Silly Balloon. Might be a decent looking block to incorporate in there as well. Kill him for the leads. Yes, I've killed several of them already. I think I have 3 leads in my chest over here right now. Yeah, so I've killed a few of those guys already. I could kill him again. I'm thinking about getting that data pack that allows you to get different kinds of heads. Like, so if I were to kill him, I could get his head. That would be kind of funny. There we go. We'll get rid of his pets too. I caught a couple of these guys, and I tried to breed them with the one llama I had, but apparently you can't breed these llamas with the other llamas, unfortunately. They still eat the hay. They just don't breed. So, I mean, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Shino used teleport. Yeah, Shino is currently... Well, I said his name, so now he's walking over here. Buddy. Greedy llamas. Yes, definitely. Alright, let's do some enchanting real quick. Oh, there's something else that I wanted to talk about, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Alright, so efficiency 4, unbreaking. I was really hoping to get like Silk Touch. Oh, there's Silk Touch. Okay, Silk Touch and efficiency. I might re-enchant this. You do that with a grindstone, right? Or is that with an anvil? Do I need an anvil or... I don't know. I have a grindstone. I don't have an anvil, but I have plenty of iron. Let's see. I know I have one somewhere around here. Is it an anvil? I can make an anvil. I should make an anvil anyway. I don't remember all that goes into making an anvil. Let's see here. Oh, I just need to make one of these into bars first. There we go. Make a few anvils, because I know they break. Combine the pickaxes. Why would I combine them? What's the purpose of that? Like, what would that accomplish? I actually don't know. Why did she leave you? Who? I don't know what you're talking about. Shino used beg for belly scratches. It was not very effective. Shino ran away. Shino is now cleaning his butt. Or he was, until I said his name. Every time I say his name... Okay, so what is this? Oh, so if I combine 2 pickaxes with efficiency 4, they'll get efficiency 5. Okay, I'll take your word for it, but I'll be kind of sad if you guys are not telling the truth about this. We're gonna call this Silky. Oh, nice. Very nice. Okay, well, I need to go get some diamonds so that I can make another pickaxe and keep trying at this, because right now I only have that semi-broken pickaxe. I don't have enough diamonds to make more. I do have some diamonds sectioned off, but Silk Touch isn't going to help me. Let me grab this pickaxe. So, let's go down into the mine real quick. Grab some. Yes, now I can harvest coral, though I do want to, I want to get a conduit before I try to do that again, because underwater breathing sucks. So any of these hallways that have a little bit of granite in front of it, that's a hallway where I left diamonds untouched, so that I can come back and grab them when I need them. I was hoping to get them with fortune, but we'll grab this one. Or not all of them. We'll just grab these 3 and make a new pickaxe right now. And we'll try to get fortune with it. Oh, best level number. I think I blew through that best level number. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Thank you once again, Mr. Pinga, for the 10 bits. If you combine the pickaxes, you'll get enchantments for both pickaxes. I didn't realize that the efficiencies stack together like that. That's really good to know. If you enchant books first and combine them on a pickaxe, you need way less diamonds. That also makes sense. I could make books and do that first. Do you get multiple? Where am I going? How do I keep ending in the wrong place? Because I'm reading chat. Okay, so what was I gonna ask? Do you get multiple enchants when you enchant a book, or just a single one? Alright, here's our exit. I could pick them up with Silk Touch, I suppose. Yeah, that's a good point, since I'm down here. Wait, what happened to my silk? Oh, it's right there. I'm just not used to the color of it. Yeah, we could pick these up. I might as well get all of them from these little hallways. I don't remember how far this one is. I think it's off to the side somewhere. Most of these just ran into a ravine. It was kind of annoying. Is this it? No, that's not it. Oh, here they are. How do you, can you get mending from the enchanting table, or do you get mending another way? Because I definitely want mending on all of my tools and gear. mending from villagers mostly. Okay, that's good to know. Well, I'm going to be going on an adventure today to obtain villagers, hopefully. So I'm really hoping we can pull that off today. I don't know how hard it'll be for me to find a village or not find a village. Okay, so those are all the diamonds that I've found in the mine so far. Can you still get mending from fishing? I have no idea. Fishing and trading. Okay, good to know. You can enchant the books the same way you get to tools, usually 1, but there can be 2 or 3. You can also stack the books to get efficiency 5 or unbreaking 3. The best way to get mending is from villagers, but you can get them from the table. Okay. In that case, let's make some books before we enchant. We'll try enchanting the books a bit. Let's see. I have some paper left. I have some leather left as well. Make a bunch of these guys. Got my lapis. We'll store these diamonds away. I don't need them right now. These 3 we're gonna make a pickaxe with. Alright, let's go enchant some more. Today is Shino's birthday, yes. Oh, speaking of which, you know what? Let's give him one of our new birthday presents. I think you guys will get a kick out of this one. Hey, Shino. Alright, chat, check it out. I got a little fetch blue jay thing, a little bluebird, or is it, there it is. So, it's mostly for the park. You kind of like stick your fingers in the beak and you could like shoot it like a slingshot. Shoot it down the hallway a little. Go get it! Look, it's down there. Good boy. But yes, now Blue Jay is going to be killed by Shino too. Shino, bring. Good boy. Come on, buddy. What? You didn't bring it back? I'm gonna have to play with him with that later. I don't think he wants to play right now. But maybe he'll play with the other gift that we got him for his birthday. It's a squeaker. It's a very hard to chew squeaker. I don't know if he's in the mood to play right now, but he might be in the mood to chew on something, and that will be the perfect thing for him to chew on. Yes, that seems to interest him a lot more than the Blue Jay does right now. But yes, I got a little Blue Jay fetch toy. I thought it would be funny. I showed it to Blue earlier. Ooh, redeemed treats. Let's see what else we've got to redeem. We've got a gulp and a boop the snoot. So we could do all of those right now, maybe. Hey, Shino, do you want a treat? Yes, he does. Well, first, can we see? Not really. We go up here. First, we boop. Then you get some treats. And I will gulp. Thank you for reminding me to hydrate. Oh, so according to the wiki, the mending book cannot be obtained from enchanting table. Okay. Well, I won't spend too much time trying to get it then. Fishing. Ooh, it's night. Was that another wandering trader? He didn't sound like a wandering trader, though. Kill the burb can apply to Shino now, yes. I also have another idea for that. I was thinking about it. If I could find a jungle and I can get a couple of parrots, assuming you could breed parrots together, I think Kill the Burb can apply to Minecraft too. Yeah, I'm gonna go for fortune. Getting mending from the table is pretty rare. Okay. Well, conflicting information. I'm not too worried about it. Looks like we have. I don't know if that's a raid or whatever, but they're over there. I'm not too worried about them. But one of them sounds a lot. What the heck was that? I didn't see anything. I just took poison to the face. I have no idea what just attacked me. It sounded a lot closer than those guys. I don't know what it was, but that kind of hurt. Are you down here? A witch? Where's the witch? I don't see a witch. All I did was take a bunch of damage. Is that it? Right here? No? Maybe? There's like... Oh, I see it. I see it. I thought it was invisible. You were not very nice, Miss Witch. Alright. Well, what is that? Sugar. Okay. Well, that was an adventure. I was not expecting to be splashed with poison while I was enchanting. I thought these guys were like attacking me from way over there somehow. I recommend fishing the ocean. You seem to get better loot there. Okay, I don't have a fishing rod yet, but I could look into that later. I do want to do the nether thing today first. Can I stop dying, please? I don't want to die. Okay, it stopped. You breed parrots with cookies. Really? That doesn't sound right, but that's interesting. Alright, what can we get here? Impaling. I don't want that. Efficiency 1. I guess I could do that. And I guess I can combine them to be different efficiencies later. Power 1. Efficiency 2. Infinity. What's infinity, chat? Cookies kill them? That's evil. I didn't think that sounded right. Bows don't use arrows. Well, I've got an like infinite arrow farm, so maybe I don't want infinity. We'll go for efficiency 2. I mean, I've got like a limitless supply. Could do that. Can you apply that to an axe, or is that a sword only thing? The sharpness. What else? Sweeping edge. That sounds like a sword thing. We'll put that on the bow, I suppose. Feather falling, efficiency. All of these enchants suck. One of these is in. Whatever. Sharpness, protection, fortune. Here's a fortune. Can we get another fortune to make it a fortune 3? Probably not. Efficiency. I would love another fortune. Any level of fortune would be great. I feel like fire protection sounds useful. I'm going through all of my levels so fast right now. What do we got? Efficiency. I'm going to be using a lot of efficiency anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Quick charge, power. We'll get power. Unbreaking is nice. I'll take an unbreaking. Sharpness, piercing. What about the pickaxe? Efficiency. And we're gonna roll the dice on this. What do you got? What do you got? Unbreaking. I guess that's okay. So if I... Oh wait, I want to pick that up. Throw that on the ground. So if I go here and I grab this plus my new fortune book, right? Oh, some of these got quite a bit on there. Okay. I know I have fortune. There's a fortune. So it's a fortune 2, but I could still pick up a fortune. So we'll call this guy Lucky. I could pick up another fortune maybe and make that a fortune 3 with efficiency 5 potentially. We'll just throw this efficiency 1 on here and make that an efficiency. Wait, that's not. That didn't work. Is it efficiency 4? Okay, that works. But that has looting. I don't want to waste the looting on that if it won't take looting. What about efficiency 2? No. 3? Okay, so you have to combine a 4 and a 4. Okay, I didn't know that. So I don't have the means of making that efficiency 5 yet. I feel like I need a chest. I'm gonna go grab a chest. 4 plus 4 equals 5. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I thought this was straight math, but I get what they're going after. Got to combine the good stuff with the good stuff. Grab a couple of these chests. No, I have not stopped YouTube. I'm working on a video right now that should be coming out soon. I just have a lot that I need to talk about in that video, and I'm trying to phrase it the proper way. But essentially, I've been having some issues with depression lately, and it's been keeping me from doing what I want to do in my videos. Because to be creative, you've got to not be, you know, locked up in a depressed state, essentially. But I'm working through that. I'm working on the video right now where I talk about it, and I'm hoping that'll come out before long. Alright, let's get back to... Oh, I don't have 30 levels anymore. Hold on. I've got to hit my experience farm again. I'm feeling a lot better than I was a month ago. I'm still not 100%, but that's just the way it is with depression, I guess, you know. It comes and goes. You deal with it when you've got it, or don't. And it takes a while. It could be really crippling, which it has been for me. I'm gonna try to not aggro these guys. It's a square boy chaos. Yes, I am very square right now. Okay, so we're just going to my experience farm. I'm gonna try to get a few levels real quickly just so I get the best enchants. Sad to hear that. I hope you're feeling better. Thank you, Mr. Pinga. I really appreciate that. Happy birthday, Shino. Yes, it is. I've been very much looking forward to Shino's birthday. I love spoiling this guy. Skeleton and zombies or just zombies? Do skeletons or zombies give more experience, or is it the same? If I stand on this side, I mean both of them will spawn, but if I stand on this side, only zombies spawn. I think I fixed it. It should be working, but I don't hear any zombies. Oh, here they come. Just took a little while. I will mine the diamonds of fortune, but I want to get fortune 3 first. That way I don't waste any. I've only got fortune 2 at the moment. Why would it only do zombies? I could show you that real quick. So if we go up here, I got really, really lucky with a double dungeon spawner thing. So this one is my zombie spawner. This one's my skeleton spawner. So if I stand on the corner of the room, like the kill chamber is right down here. If I stand on this corner over here, it's close enough to activate the skeletons and I get both. But if I stand on the opposite side, it's a little too far away. The skeleton one doesn't activate and only the zombies spawn. I'm working on Terraria content. Like I said just a moment ago, I've been struggling with some issues with depression, and it's been kind of eating at my creativity and my motivation to get back to work on making videos. But I'm working on a video right now to talk about all of that, and I will be back to Terraria content there. My streams, I think I might be doing mostly Minecraft on my streams for a while because I've been really enjoying it. Use looting. I don't have looting on my sword. The looting book is up at the enchanting place, and it's a little too late for that right now. I'm here for levels anyway, not loot. Imagine giving 1 bit, give 2 bit. That's funny. Skeletons are better, they do more experience. Okay. My YouTube channel's still there. I'm working on a new video. Don't like keep pressing me about that right now though. You're like having people complain at me that I'm not making videos when I'm depressed because I'm having a hard time getting back into making videos is not going to help with that. It's only going to make me feel worse and probably slow me down even more. At least with the live stream, I could just, you know, I'm only entertaining like at max 150 people at a time. Usually around 100 people, and it's a lot less stressful. I could just relax a little bit more than making a video where I'm gonna have, you know, 50 to 100,000 people watching. Butter armor. My armor will get better eventually. It's better than not having any armor. I definitely need to build the wizard tower on top of this farm and put my enchanting stuff in that wizard tower because I feel like that'll be a lot more convenient than all of this back and forth. I should have just put it in here to begin with, but too late now. I also have an auto clicker so I can AFK with this if I wanted to. JMT, I literally just answered that like 3 times in the past 5 minutes. Oh, a zombie dropped gold armor and it's butter. Yeah, at least they gave it some use in the Nether now. I also need to make a looting system for it to go straight in these chests. But I want to make an iron farm before I do anything really big on redstone like that, because I know I'm going to use a ton of hoppers and stuff. Alright, I'd like to get 32 levels. I don't know why, it just feels like 32 is a lucky number. And then we'll try enchanting once again. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I want to get back into making videos. It's just something that I can't force myself to do. As much as I would like to, I just, you know, can't be forced. Alright. And I am working on a video right now, so that video will talk about, like, everything else. Like, why I'm depressed, what I've been doing to handle it, and mostly... Oh, I forgot to bring a bed with me. I'm glad that was not a creeper. Mostly, like, telling people what they can do about their depression, because I know a lot of people, especially now with all the pandemic and the lockdowns and stuff, have been dealing with a lot of depression. Suicide rates are through the roof this year compared to pretty much any other year in the past decade. Alright, so let's make it daytime again real quick, so we're a little bit safer. And then we'll try and grab another fortune for that pickaxe. That would be great. I was hoping to get Silk Touch on my diamond hoe so that I could get leaves without making shears, because shears break way too easily. But I don't think I'll have enough levels for that. I think later today, while I work on my Terraria video, I might AFK farm in my experience farm. just so I can try and grind out some more enchants. Let's see, what do we got? Efficiency and breaking, no. What about here? What's channeling do? Don't really like any of those either, to be honest with you. Thank you, Spider and Cyber. Lockdown's chill for you, that's good. For tridents, okay, I don't have a trident yet. Let's grab the power one just so we don't waste all of our levels right away. And we'll try this again. Efficiency and breakings. Or sharpness, power, efficiency. We'll grab the sharpness, maybe. And then we got one more chance, maybe. Efficiency and breaking, efficiency. Impaling, power, loyalty. Alright, we're gonna roll the die on this pickaxe and hope that this efficiency 4... Hey, gave me fortune 3 on breaking. Die roll worked. Alright, I'm gonna combine that with the lucky pickaxe that I got earlier. Alright, so we got this guy here, we got this guy here. So now it's gonna have efficiency 5 on breaking and fortune 3. Fantastic. That was a really nice roll that I did there. I just got incredibly lucky there. We're gonna drop all of our lapis in here. We need more levels before we do anything else. But we could throw the paper in here too. We'll throw those books in here. 3 levels left. I'm out of levels, but totally worth it. Totally worth it. So now we've got a great fortune pick, a great silk pick. I'll mostly be using the silk one, I think. Don't even need that iron one anymore, to be honest with you. Well, I guess maybe I do until I get mending. Because until I get mending, these are not permanent picks. But not bad. Not bad at all. Very happy I rolled the die with that. Okay, so we'll just store away this iron one for now. Throw those leads in there. Oh, I did have my bed with me. I didn't realize that. Oh well. Food chest. We'll put that sugar in here. Iron can be put away. Alright, we're going to try the nether thing now in a little bit here. Don't want to lose the hoe. And since I didn't enchant my shovel, I'll put the new shovel in here. And, yeah, whatever. We'll bring this one with me. I'm going to be leaving the fortune pickaxe in the base so I don't lose them both if I die. But before I do that, let me break this diamond ore and see how many diamonds we get from it. Oh, it breaks so fast. I love efficiency. Alright. So out of 8, we got 20 diamonds. Not bad at all. I'm glad that we have that efficiency, or that fortune 3 now. So we made a fair bit of our diamonds back just like that. I will keep this pickaxe in here just in case I die while I'm in the nether. We're going to be bringing a whole bunch of stuff with us. I don't know exactly how to get onto the nether ceiling. I've never done it before, but a friend explained it to me. It seems pretty straightforward. Let's put the shield on in case we get sniped by ghasts. So the obsidian will be for blowing a hole in the nether ceiling, plus making a couple new portals. All of this stuff here, the pistons, the trapdoor, the lever, that's going to be for blowing a hole in the ceiling. I have practiced this on a creative world, so I know how this part works because I've been told it's dangerous. I didn't die while I was practicing it, so that's good. But I've not done the ender pearl thing, and I hope 3 ender pearls is enough to get me onto the ceiling. And basically just some ladders and cobblestone for some easy scaffolding. Yes, Cushion, everybody behaved. I did relocate my nether portal a teeny tiny bit. I raised it up 3 blocks, and it might have shifted a block or 2 to the left. I don't think that'll generate a new portal. But I guess I should be prepared that it does. I really don't know. They have an RNG manipulator that guarantees max diamonds. That's no fun. Oh yeah, so this is kind of the start of the Nether Portal. It needs a ton of work. I'm basically going to build this into like a spire. That's going to look somewhat like this, and it's going to taper off, and it's going to have little bits of smoky stuff like these campfires under here. It only takes 1 pearl and 1 normally jump. Okay, that's good to know. Hi, friends. I didn't expect to see you in here. Apparently, these guys have been wandering in a lot. Whatever, I'm not worried about you. You can stay there. We're gonna head. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe I'm a little worried about you. You can fall off now. You could fall off further. Okay, I guess I gotta shoot you off. Oi! That was scarier than it needed to be. Alright, well, I'm glad I didn't die there. Yes, he had boots. Alright, back to the ceiling we go. And hopefully a ghast doesn't ruin my day while we're on our way up. It came from YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm working on making a YouTube video back, and I'll be continuing on that video once we're done with this stream. But I wanted to have a birthday stream for Shino. You should watch Good Times with Scar. Actually, that is one of the few YouTubers that I do watch. Okay, so my scaffolding does go all of the way up to the ceiling, but I don't know if this is high enough. He said you have to be at the tallest block, but I really don't know what that is. So this is, we're at 125, I think, or my feet are. So is this high enough, or do I need to find a higher block? Oh, we have a redemption on Boop the Snoot. And treats. And another Boop the Snoot and a gulp. Okay, we'll get all of those done real quick. So 2 boops and some treats. And drink some water. Okay. Well, I'll leave this right here so you guys could take a look at this. I'm looking at the ceiling right now. Shino, you want some treats? Yes, you do. Okay, sit. Good boy. 1 boop. 2 boop. And a couple of treats. You only take 1 of them, George. Good boy. And I'm gonna drink some water. If you get netherite and you die in lava, you don't lose your tools and armor. Yeah, but I don't have netherite yet. Okay. So, is this high enough or not? So I'm looking at block 127 right there. I don't know what the ceiling is. Another Boop the Snoot. I will redeem that in a bit since he's chewing on a treat right now. Yes, his music, his time-lapse music is very groovy. 127 is the ceiling. Okay. So, my friend said you place a few ladders, and then you climb them, and you look up, and you... Yes! Okay, and he said, mark off this block, because that's the block you'll need to destroy. Kind of creepy up here, not gonna lie. Okay, now I need to see if I remember how to do this properly. I think I do. Maybe I should build a new nether portal first, just in case I die, I can get back here and get my stuff. So let me just build a portal like right here, just to be safe. I'll make this look good. I'll probably make a whole hub out of this in the future. I'm just doing this temporarily. Okay. Can ghasts spawn up here? I hear one, I just don't see one. Thank you, Light Boys. Alright, let's see. I should probably light this first to make sure it works before I do anything else. Oh, you know what? I might need to break the one down below, too. I should have broke that before we left. Nothing could spawn above the nether. Okay, that's good to know. Hi! You could stay there. I'm just going back in. Okay, so I do have to break this one. But that's fine. I've got another ender pearl. I know I can get up there again. And away we go! No! No, 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 no. 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 Ghast. No. That was scary. I thought it was gonna hit the scaffolding. I was just gonna fall to my death. Oh, that was terrifying. Okay, let's do that again. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Whoa. I forgot that I placed a block there. I'm glad I didn't place, like, obsidian here or something. Okay. So this... Oops, I used my ender pearl. No big deal. That's still the spot, I believe. I hope so. I'm pretty sure. If I blow a hole in this and it doesn't work, I'm gonna be sad. Now let's make sure that this still works. Okay, that's good. And back. Can you go faster? Why are you going so slow? What is taking so long? Do I have to step out and go back in? Okay, that was weird. Oh, hi! Welcome to the ceiling. Goodbye. Alright, now to break a hole in this. So, if I remember correctly, he said, and I did test this out in creative a couple of times to make sure I could do it. But we're going to do this little configuration here, and I'll explain what everything does in just a moment. We need trapdoors, and we need a lever, and we're going to do pistons. Trapdoor goes here. Break this little guy now. Okay. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to pull this lever, it's going to ignite the TNT and extend this piston, and I'm going to be in this awkward swimming position underneath this trapdoor here, right? And while I'm in this awkward position, I'm going to be trying to place a piston in the corner of this block here. When the TNT destroys this extended piston and I place another one, it tricks the game into thinking that there's a piston pointing downwards into the bedrock, and it says, oh, there can't be bedrock and an extended piston here, and it destroys the bedrock. So essentially, that's what's going to happen, and we got to be in a really weird position like this, and it's going to be fun. And the reason why we have to be in this weird position is because I'm going to be putting a piston here, which will extend downwards into the bedrock. So I've only got 5 attempts of this in TNT, so I hope I can make this work. I do have an auto clicker to help me spam right click a lot faster. I shouldn't die. I haven't died in every attempt that I did with this. I just had this fail. Now this can fail sometimes. Yeah, Shino will come back. I don't know where he's at right. Oh wait, I can just turn this and you can see it right there. Oh. He's a lot closer than he was when I looked at him. Hey, buddy. Alright, here we go. So, got the piston. Going to press this. Oh no, that didn't work. I got pressed by the piston. I got shoved away from the trapdoor. I was standing in a bad spot. So I wasted one of my attempts just like that. But that's okay. We've got 4 more attempts. Alright, so stand a little bit more to my left. Oh, why am I messing this up so bad? I placed my piston on top of the block. It's because, you know, performance anxiety when you're doing something on a live stream, it never turns out like practice. Don't worry, we'll get this. Okay. Here we go. I think that worked. I think it worked. I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. We're gonna break it, and we're gonna find out. It worked! We have a hole! We got it. See, the first 3 were just for laughs. I knew it was gonna work, and this time I totally didn't know it was gonna work this time. I'm so happy that worked. I was worried that I was gonna run out of TNT. Awesome. Okay, I'm just gonna mark this off so I know where it's at. Oh, I'm glad I didn't die, because that broke my portal. I wasn't worried about dying, I was just worried about running out of TNT, because every test that I did, I didn't die in it, even with no armor on. Okay, cool. So now we have this way to get down into the Nether. We have this way to get back into our world. And we're gonna look for a village somehow. I don't know the best way to do it. Maybe I just pick a place and walk. I really don't know. How do you pronounce my name? Most people pronounce it Chaos, but the name was auto-generated, so there's no correct way to pronounce it. I'm okay if people pronounce it Kaios or whatever. But most people just say Chaos. I say it Chaos. Finally got chat working. Nice. Welcome, welcome. Chaos. I see khakis a lot. Alright, so we got that boop the snoot. Let's redeem that real quick. Hey, buddy, come here. Sit. We'll angle this camera a little bit better. You ready? Boop. Good boy. Always give him a little bit of a pet afterwards because he doesn't like the snoot boop. How did I get on top of the Nether? So I have this scaffolding thing over here. A friend told me about this. Can I not go down scaffolding when there's a ladder here? That's kind of weird. There we go. So this scaffolding leads to where my original portal was. It spawned in a terrible location. Like, oop. There we go. It spawned just floating. Hi, die. Just floating out here above this lake. So I built that way, did some mining, built that way, did some exploring. There's a bastion and a fortress in that direction. But I scaffold all the way up. I did a ton of mining up here in the ceiling. And then once I reached the bedrock ceiling, a friend told me that if you use a ladder on the top block of the bedrock and use an ender pearl, you teleport through the block. So that's what I did to get onto the ceiling. And then using another technique that he showed me to destroy bedrock, I broke this hole in it right here. So now we have a hole through the ceiling, and now we can just freely do stuff, whatever we want up here. I'm gonna make a gold farm up here eventually for sure. I'll make probably a portal hub so I could travel far. But for today, what we're gonna do is go on an adventure and try to find a village. So essentially, I'm just going to pick a random direction, lay a trail of breadcrumbs, aka torches, behind me, and hopefully find a village or a jungle. I'd like both of those things. Or a desert. I'd actually like any of those 3 things. So which direction do you think we should go, chat? I really have no preference. We're going to be shooting blind. So let's see. This is north, east, south, and west. Which direction should we go? Opposite of the portal. I see that. Okay. East. I don't want to go diagonal, just because it's easier to find my way if I go in a straight cardinal direction. The torches will help, but still, you know, I don't want to lose it. West? Yeah, let's go west. Eventually, I'll probably go in all directions. Let Shino choose. How will Shino choose? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of east and a lot of west, so I'll let Shino choose. And here's how we're going to do it. Shino. Alright, buddy. My left hand is west. My right hand is east. Hey. Shino chooses east. Also, he wants a treat. Alright, we're going east. Because Shino shook my right hand. The chosen one has chosen, indeed. Alright. And that would be in this direction. So we're just going to drop a torch every so often. I don't know how far away I should go. I want to go pretty far because I did a lot of walking around my base and never found a village, never found a jungle, never found a desert. So I don't want to go too close. I'd like to go probably at least 1,000 blocks away. Ooh, redeem damage the stream boss for 6,000. Alright, we could do that. Let me pull that up real quick. We're going to damage the stream boss. Just like this, with a little test subscription. Didn't quite defeat the stream boss, but we did a fair bit of damage to it. And we continue east. Okay, hold on. I should probably figure out. We're around 250 blocks there, so we're gonna go maybe like, I'd say, if it's divided by 8, maybe 600 or 800 would be good. Did I heal? Oh, did I do the wrong one? Hold on. That's because I'm currently the stream boss still. Okay, we're gonna change this up a little bit. I need to figure out. Oh no, I got spun around. All right, sorry about that. I didn't realize I was still the stream boss. So let me do this. We're going to do a test donation that should wipe out the stream boss entirely and give a new bot one. And we're just going to reduce its health a lot. Yeah, we're gonna kill John. Would that test donation have killed John? I actually don't know. We're gonna say that it killed John. I'm currently the stream boss here, but what we're gonna do is Strange Penguin MC is the stream boss, even though it says my name. And if you guys defeat me, then fantastic. You could be the next stream boss. But if I'm the stream boss at the end of this, it'll actually go to Strange Penguin Minecraft. Sound good? That's what we're going to do. We're still facing east, right? Yes. And away we go. Just put text over it. I could, but I don't have anything set up for that right now. Give Chaos 2,000 subs to stop depression. That's not the way depression works. So I'm probably going to go until I hit block 800. I think that sounds like a nice, far enough distance. Hello. Did you know that netherite is actually stupid because it doesn't exist in real life? I suppose that's true. Mr. Pinga, thank you once again for the tip. Pro tip. While the F3 menu is open, take a screenshot. Yes, that is true. I need to be better about screenshotting. Yeah, absolutely. You can break nethergate with cactus. Interesting. Every block in the nether is 8 blocks in the overworld. Yeah, that's why I want to go so far away. I want to go very far away from where my portal is. Rusty's, thank you so much for the 20 bits. Happy birthday, Shino. Yes. All right, so this is 800. Sounds good. We'll build a new portal here. See how it goes. See if we could find a village, a jungle, or a desert on this side. Any of those would be absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Make sure, yeah, I've got my trail of torches visible. Okay. Let's see if I could find any of those things. If I find a village, I will trap the villagers, keep them alive, and then we'll set up like a minecart trail or something to get them to the base. I didn't think this through. I forgot that I would be placing my portal in the ceiling as well, or like way up in the sky. This is like dead center of the ocean. There's nothing here. Oh man, that's no good. That's no. Oh, there's some land. Let's let the world render a little bit. See what we could find. See what we could find. Who knows? It hasn't fully rendered yet. In fact, let's do us a favor here since we're so far up in the sky, and let's bump this up. My computer can handle it. It might get a little laggy, but my computer can handle it, I think. I've got a beastie PC. Redeemed a gulp. Alright, we could do that. And treats. Alright, we'll do treats and a gulp. Hey Shino, do you want a treat? Come here, buddy. Good boy. Sit. Shake. Good boy. Here you go. And thank you for reminding me to hydrate. The world is still rendering, but we could see a little bit further now. I bet 5 bits that it would be forest, but it wasn't. There's a forest semi near. Well, if I lost a bet and I always pay my debts, I don't recall placing a bet with you. Hey, that could be handy. There's an ocean temple here. So I can keep this portal here. Could always, you know, scaffold down. What else we got on this side? If there's a village within view, you can retract your $5 donation. But thank you, Kishin, for the $5 donation. I'm hoping there's a village. I don't really want to hop off of this thing unless I need to, because it'll be a pain in the butt to build back up. I might need to lower my render distance because it's getting a little laggy. My CPU's handling it, it's just a little laggy. Video. Let's drop it down to 30 maybe. I could use water to get down, yeah. Good point. Alright. We will use water. Hop down a little bit. And let's see if we could find anything around. I didn't bring any wood with me, so I can't make a boat, but there's a forest right there. So here we go! We're going for a swim. Might as well refill my bucket while I'm here. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and find a village on one of these nearby islands. I just gotta remember... Oh, you know what? I probably should have taken a screenshot of my coordinates. This is close enough. I could see it from here. Alright, got my coordinates right there. I know that you say press F2 to take a screenshot, but if I copy it this way, then it's just like, oh, hi! Easier for me to see, personally. I just message it to my alternate Discord account. I will take a little bit of gold. Thank you. Alright. Shino is angry. Maybe not. I think he's just having some fun. Hey, buddy. Maybe I don't want to drown right now. Did you know if you put a helmet on a zombie, it becomes immortal? I feel like it won't take sun damage, but, okay. I'm pretty sure you could still kill a zombie with the helmet, because I've seen zombies with helmets. Well, I'm gonna make a boat, at the very least. Just so I have a quicker way to travel in the, water here. I don't think I need anything else, really. Okay. Might as well bring that. Who knows? I do have my bed with me. So that'll be handy. I'm gonna go on top of those hills and see maybe I can get a better vantage point and see. I definitely need to turn my render distance back down though. It does not like where it's been at. Okay, here we go. Make it daytime. Continue. Doing schoolwork, that's okay. I mean, we all have things that we need to do. Do zombies with armor retain their armor when they drown? If you give a zombie armor, I believe it drops it every time. But if it spawns with the armor, if you're playing on hard mode, I think it's only a chance for them to drop what they're carrying. I don't think they do every time. The same goes for skeletons, I'm pretty sure. That's been my experience with the experience farm, at least. I'm going the wrong way. So the next stream will be on Wednesday. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a Friday stream. Normally I do, but since it's the day after Thanksgiving, I might just take it easy that day. I'm going to be having a pretty late Thanksgiving day anyway. Hi, friend. Bye, friend. Can skeletons drown? I don't know. Never tried. Why am I doing this? I could just boat over there. Much faster. You know, that Nether Portal could be a pretty good place for farms where I don't want anything spawning, though. Hey, there's a shipwreck here, too. So, who knows what we'll get from the treasure. Might as well check this out while we're here. Alright, got a fair bit of emeralds. I like it. A good bit of iron. Tiny bit of gold. I feel like there's another chest in here, down here. Aha! There's the treasure map. Some paper. I don't know what feathers are for, but I'll take it anyway. Ooh, 2 chests. I like it. Potatoes aren't that good. I'll leave the flesh. Let's see, what do you got? Less protection, frost walker. So, oh, I should probably get some air, huh? So if I take that leather frostwalker armor and if I combine that with diamond leggings, will I get that enchant on it? Or whatever it was. It wasn't leggings, but you know what I mean. I think it floated up there somewhere. Or do they both have to be diamond? Every time a zombie with armor becomes drowned, it drops all the armor. Okay, that's good to know too. I actually didn't know that drowned couldn't wear armor. Boots, that's what it was. Skeletons don't drown because they don't have lungs. I suppose that does make sense, doesn't it? Alright, let's find out where this map leads us. I feel like I'm not anywhere near it. What direction am I going? East. So it's probably like one of these islands way off here in the distance. They are devoid of muscles. Yes, that is true. Ah, this is definitely the right spot. It's still going west. Okay. Let's find this treasure real quick. And then we'll continue our hunt for a village or a desert or a jungle. The main reason I want a jungle is so I can get some cocoa beans and some vines. Well, I guess I could just plant a jungle tree flat out and grab some saplings and whatnot. Okay, so somewhere in this general vicinity will be a treasure chest. According to the map, right? I think. Yeah, somewhere right around here. I didn't know they could actually be under dirt, to be honest with you. I thought it was only sand. Do I think I'm going to install the 1.17 snapshot? Probably not the snapshot, but I very much look forward to the update. I don't know how long it'll take to finish. Probably, I would imagine, summer of next year. To put the enchants, oh, there it is. To put the enchants together, it has to be the same material. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe I'll just get rid of these then, because I don't plan on wearing them. And I could use the dirt. I need a lot of that in building anyway. I don't know. I don't need any of this stuff really. Now that I blew the hole in the nether, I don't really need. Okay, what do we got? Diamonds. I like it. I like it. We'll get rid of junk that I don't need. But what junk? The treasure map. Got another heart. That's good. More gold. More iron. I don't really need the cooked cod, but I will take the TNT. Cool. Alright, continuing the hunt for the village. I want some high ground. Maybe I'll just boat around a bit. Shino is whining a fair bit right now, so I might need to AFK and take him downstairs to use the bathroom real quick. Let's see, we've been streaming for about an hour and a half. I watched some anime, yes, not a whole lot. Mostly I used to watch it with my ex-wife, but I haven't watched any since we separated. I've got a good feeling about this island right here. I don't know why. Something about the flowers is like, hey, I might have a village over here. Is it a bad idea to make a tower of dirt and look around? No, it's probably a good idea. Tenard, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 3 months. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for helping to support. If anybody is a subscriber, can you throw some hearts or Shino surprises their way? Is that a desert? Please tell me that's actually a desert. No, I see grass. Probably just a beach. Okay, so that's the temple that I saw from over somewhere. I've got coordinates written down. I'm not worried about it. But it's good to know that right outside of that portal, that temple is there. So maybe I can make a farm for that or something. Happy birthday, Shino. Yes. Welcome, Tyler. Thank you. Just trying to find a village, any village, or a jungle, or a desert. The reason I want a desert is because I imagine I'm going to be using a lot of sand, and I'd like to just harvest a desert clean. That, and in my experience, deserts tend to have a fair bit of villages in them. I don't know why, it just seems to play out that way. Chaos said a no word. Is the beach forbidden for you? Let's see. Kind of unfortunate that I went like, what am I went like 5,000 blocks away. Oh, that's a desert. Thank goodness. I was going to say I went 5,000 blocks away to get away from my spruce forest, only to find a spruce forest. But there's a desert here. So maybe not all is lost. We're definitely going to check out this desert a little bit here. It's kind of far away from the portal, but I could just remove the portal in this direction later. Or keep it there because of that ocean temple thing that I can't remember the name of. But fingers crossed that we'll find a desert village in here. At the very least, I know that I can come here for sand, which makes me very, very happy. A pyramid would be nice, I suppose, but a village would be ideal. I really need those villagers. Thank you for the bit. Yes, Desert Pog. Hopped in to congratulate Shino on his birthday. Unfortunately, I have a lot of unfinished stuff and it's quite late. Oh, that's totally okay. Thank you very much for the Shino birthday wishes, Shadow. I hope you have a great night. Oh, this is a tiny desert. Well, that's no good. Ah. Okay, well I can harvest this for sand still, but I was really hoping this would be a big desert. Oh wait. What was that? I saw something over there. How much longer will I be streaming? I'm not sure yet. At the very least, another probably 20 or 30 minutes, but I could go for an hour or two. I'm not entirely decided yet. I don't know what this is. It doesn't look like a pyramid. It doesn't look like a village. That looks like a pyramid. But I don't know what this is. A well in the middle of the desert for no reason, I guess. Okay. Is the well, like, is there anything to this? Like, should I dig into this or something? Yeah, there is a temple. I'm gonna check that out. I just don't know what the well is. Just decorative. Well, that's unfortunate. I thought it was a village. The desert's a little bigger than I thought. It goes off in this direction, so maybe we'll still get lucky. And there's a savanna over here. I think that's what it was called. The new fad of growing fruit into square shapes. That's not exactly a new fad. That's, like, been around for a while. But yes, I did see square watermelons while I was in Japan. I should probably eat a little bit. Okay. And if I recall correctly, the loot is only like down the middle, right? There's nothing else in here. Well, I guess I really didn't have to worry about obtaining TNT. Alright, what do we got? Lots of chests. Alright, golden apples, that's nice. Guess I don't need a feather, I've got a ton of chickens. Channeling. I'll hold on to it. Why not? More sand. Anakin would hate this. I don't have a creeper farm, so I'm gonna hold on to that gunpowder. I don't have a skeleton farm, but string is pretty easy to get. Well, I do have, I meant spider farm, but I do have a skeleton farm, so I could keep that. More gold. Fantastic. I guess I could grab the sand while I'm here. A lot of sand. More string. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a decent haul. Now to get our way back out. Channeling summons lightning. Okay, I do remember that somebody said it has something to do with the trident. I don't have a trident yet, but I can keep that in my my chest storage for now. Alright, let's check out the savannah. Maybe we'll get lucky with a village in here. At the very least, I'm gonna chop down one of these trees and take the wood with me. Oh, that's another thing. If we spot a dark oak forest, I want some of that. I really want to work with that wood. So I'm gonna, I don't know why I started there. I should have done one block higher. Anyway, I do want a few saplings. I think you need 4 of them. Hello, cow. Okay, so we'll just get a sapling from this. I think we only need 1 sapling to grow these trees. So just wait for one to drop from those leaves. Shouldn't be too long. And while it does that, we can start working our way up here, I suppose, and see what's up there. Okay, so I want a jungle, I want a dark oak forest. What else? Well, obviously a village. That's like the whole reason we're out here. Channeling strikes lightning at the point the tridents hit, but only during thunderstorms, so it's a bit hard to use. Okay, that's really good to know. An achievement for striking a villager with lightning. That sounds overly cruel, but also right up my alley. I will name the villager that I do that with. Oh, we got a village. All right, fantastic. So I'm going to grab that sapling and then we're going to head into the village. And maybe, so if I tower a nether portal straight up into the sky, will it build the nether portal on top of this ceiling or no? Because it seemed to drop me off in the ceiling. So I wasn't sure. Okay, we got a sapling. That's precisely what I want. Levers are easy enough to make. I'm just going to throw that away. And let's head off to that village. Fantastic. And I think all I'm going to do in that village for now is lock everybody in their houses just so they don't die. Like with the last village that we spawned near. I had no way to lock them in the house anyway. Because, ooh, another desert over here. I might just make a portal over here, to be honest with you. Will never spawn me on the top unless I make one there first. Okay, that's good to know. I'll figure out how to link a portal over in this direction. I feel like I'm going to want one. I'll keep that one over there too. it'll be handy, but I'm going to be making one here. Wherever this village was is right around here somewhere. Oh, hey, that's cool. I'll check that out too. Where was that village? I must be further than I thought, or walking the wrong direction. It's entirely possible too. But what do we got? What do we got here? I'll take some of that. Take this. Crying obsidian would be nice. That gold block would be nice too. Shino is really asking to go out, so I'm going to take a brief break. I'm going to box myself in a little wooden shelter, I suppose. I will only be a couple of minutes. I shouldn't be too long. But we are going to do a quick intermission. I will be right back. All right, we're back. I also realized that I forgot to turn on music this entire time. All right. Let's go. All right, sorry about that, guys. You redeemed a Shino treat while I was gone. Okay, come here, buddy. Here you go. A treat. Good boy. All right, let's okay, I thought it might be nighttime, so I was just double checking. We have a bed. Let's sleep. kind of want to grab that gold block and that crying obsidian, but I'm having some inventory issues right now. So maybe I'll come back for it. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see, what could I afford to get rid of? I don't really need the nuggets because I'm going to be grabbing a whole block. I don't need the paper. Got tons of paper. That should be good. So let's grab this crying obsidian and that gold block. I made a Terraria word after you, Chaos, and you are my favorite Terraria streamer YouTuber. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Alright, gold, give me. Wait. Did I? No, where'd it go? Oh, up there. I see. Rude. Doubly rude. Thank you. Okay, time to find that village again. This is why you get shulker boxes. I suppose. I'm doing one thing at a time here, okay? You became the very thing you sought to destroy by building a dirt box. That is kind of true. That is kind of true. You're not wrong. Alright, let me get on top of this again and see where that village was, because I completely lost track of it. How do I like my salad? I don't like a whole lot in the salad. I usually I make my salad with some spinach, some chicken, a little bit of olive oil, some onion, green pepper. That's usually about how I eat them. Okay, how did I lose an entire village? Hi, llamas. Somehow I lost an entire village. Or is that it right there? Oh, that's it. Okay, I found it. I'm working on a Terraria video right now. Well, not like right this second, but I am working on a Terraria video. I don't know if I'll be playing a Terraria in a live stream anytime soon. I'm probably going to be sticking to Minecraft on live stream for now because I'm really enjoying it. But I will be having Terraria videos soon. That music's a little loud. Let me see if I can... That's a little better. I hate dirt boxes usually. I didn't say you're not wrong. I mean, I said you're not wrong. I didn't say you were wrong. I do not like dirt boxes normally. Alright, village. Let's make sure everybody is safe and sound in their houses. Should have brought a bell with me. Maybe there's a bell here. Okay, well this guy's in his house, so I'm gonna block him in. I just need 2 of them, technically speaking. You're in here. You could stay in here. Cool. I don't know if he can get out here, but let's close this door too. Alright, so we have our 2 safe villagers. Now let's just see if we can find any loot in here. I went on a very long adventure to find a village. I finally found one. I'm trapping the villagers inside just so they don't die when nighttime comes. But I've also punched a hole in the nether on the ceiling, moved my nether portal to the ceiling. Is there any loot in here? Of course there's loot in this one. Just bread and potatoes? No thank you. I wish there was a bell so I can send... Oh, there is one. Oops. Eh? How do you ring a bell? Do it. Okay. I tried right-clicking it. I guess I just didn't need a block. Okay, you want in here? You can get in there. Go ahead. I'll try it again. Maybe I messed that up. Go inside. No. No, I want you inside. Go inside. Alright, well, you're in here. You could stay in there. Why are you guys walking around? I rang the bell. Does this bell not work the way I think it does? I was told that it makes villagers go to their houses. Oh well, I've got 2 villagers captured at least. Do they need to be like in earshot? Oh hey, there's a cat. I don't have a cat yet. I don't have any fish though. Like if I move this bell right next to him and ring it, will he go inside maybe? I don't want potatoes. I want the bell. Let's try that. We'll put the bell like right in his face and be like, dude, go inside. No! Why are you all outside? Unless people lied to me again. Okay, you're inside. Isn't there a villager in here? Where is he? Did he get out somehow? Oh, he's up there. Okay. Well, you could stay in there, good sir. Alright, that should be good enough. I don't have every villager in there locked in their house, but I have 3 of them. Or is somebody in here now? That would be handy. No. You. Can I convince you to go inside that house? Hello? Yes, go into that house. Make your way. Excellent. We have 4 villagers. Okay. They're safe. I'm happy. We can get out of here. We could worry about how we're getting back to, I guess, everything. Coordinates of this place, I'm going to mark down right here with a quick screenshot and message this to myself. And let's head back to our Nether Portal, which is at 6,368 by 344. Pretty far away, actually. Alright, so we want this to go down, we want that to go down. That means it's in this direction, very far away. It works at night. I thought the bell's supposed to work at all times. Welcome back, Panga. Seems like you're herding cats. Yeah, it kind of feels like that. Alright, so we're heading to 6368 by 344. We traveled pretty far away from that portal. But hey, we found a village. We found a desert. Got an acacia sapling. I'm happy. This was all in all fairly successful. I'd still like to find a jungle. So maybe we'll go west of the portal next. And see what we could find at about 600 blocks away from west of the main portal. I don't remember where my boat was, so I'm not going to worry about it. Somewhere. It works at night and raids. Also, dang, I'm out of points. Well, we should be raiding somebody at the end of this stream, so you will be able to pick up some more points that way. How am I drowning? There we go. So close to 10k in Shino points. Nice. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for. I'm not entirely sure yet. I would like to go to the west of the main portal. Whoa, you really fly out of there when you're in swim mode. I'd like to go to the west of the main portal, so probably at least another half hour. But I'm not entirely sure how long I plan to stream yet. Basically, I go until, you know, people are no longer interested, or if I'm tired or hungry, I suppose. I haven't had any food today yet, and it's about my lunchtime. But we'll say at least half an hour, if not another hour. Or more, who knows? I definitely need to make a portal at that village, I think. I think that would be very beneficial to me. And I think this is a point where I make a boat, because I think it's just ocean from here to the portal. Oh, there's my boat! What are the chances of that, chat? What are the chances that I would sleep in a bed right when I'm talking about making a boat and find my boat? I'll take it. That was not intentional. That was pure luck. Shino is pogging. Where is he at? Oh, he's on his little pillow over here. Hey, buddy. That is hilarious. I did not expect that to happen. Alright, so once again, we're going to 6368 by 344. Should be just roughly in this direction. Chaos is magic. It's the luck of the streamer or content creator. You either have horrible luck or amazing luck. There's no in between. Like one day, a creeper blows up all of my sheep. The next day, I found another sunken ship. And another broken nether portal. Why not? Let's just take a look. Another map. I'll take the map. I'll leave the dirt. Get some air, see if there's another treasure chest in here. What do we got? What do we got? A whole lot of not much. I'm not going to worry about any of that stuff. And we're going to see where this map takes us. And we're going to check out that portal as well. Fancy that. Where does this map take us? Okay, like up here to the right maybe? Sus stew. Yes, it is. Grab some more of that crying obsidian though. Maybe the fire charge? What to ditch though? I suppose I could plop this guy down. Oh, I don't need the... Well, I do need the map for a little bit at least. Plop that down. Let's go ahead and do all of these. Like so. That worked out perfectly. Couldn't have been any better if I planned it myself. I'm not going to make that into a block of iron though, because I might pick up more iron ore in a little bit here. Alright. Now let's find... Oh, forgot the crying obsidian. And then we'll find where that buried treasure's at. I do like the way that crying obsidian looks a lot. I wish that you could make a nether portal out of it. I think that would be a fantastic appearance. Okay, so this way? Maybe? Yes, definitely this way. I'll need my shovel again. You did beat it with the Shino coin reward. What health does it have right now? Did I set it wrong? Let me see. Let's preview this. I can hardly see it on my screen. 5,000? No, that sounds about right. Did it only give you 500 health? That doesn't sound like it should have happened. Cushion made a donation. I think that's how you got overtaken. Donations do a lot more points of damage than subscriptions and stuff. We gotta boop the snoot. Okay, we could do that. Hey, Shino. Come here, buddy. Oh, good boy. Yeah. Oh. But I need you on the other side. Okay. Right here? Yeah. Good boy. Boop. Why not? One more. Ah, God. Good boy. Shino is a very good dog. He comes when he called. Well, okay, he's a Shiba Inu, and what you need to know about Shiba Inus is that they only do something when they want to do something. So if we're like outside at the dog park and I call him, I'm like, hey, it's time to go. He will only go if he wants to. It's just the way Shibas are. I found that one pretty quick. Ah, don't push me. Rude water. I'm gonna block you with this single basalt that's just flooding my inventory for no reason. Okay, more iron, love it. More gold, love it. More TNT, definitely. Diamonds, fantastic. I really don't need that sword, but I will grab these crystals. I didn't last time, but kind of wish I did. Oh well, doesn't matter. Sweet. I really need that food. I've got plenty of food. Alright, back in the direction of our portal. 63, 68, 344. I'm going the wrong way. This way. Hey, fish for the cat. That's a good point. I also have fish in my chest back at the house, so I'll bring that with me next time I go to the village to make another portal there. Hey, Jays. Yes, it has been a while. I've had to take a break for some personal reasons, but welcome, welcome. Oh, there's the portal. They don't mean, Cushion doesn't mean, like, fish for a cat in the ocean. She means, like, hey, there's some fish to give a cat. Happy birthday, Shino! Oh, hello, dolphins. Alright, well that was a long adventure, but definitely worth it. I'm gonna keep this portal here just for that temple. I'm gonna make a new portal in that village so that I have the... Can I ride this up this? That would be amazing. No, I can't. Oh, but it can't make me sink. Hey! Come back. It sunk my boat. Shino is 3 years old now. Alright, let's get back up to the portal. I'm doing well, how are you? I do have a stream schedule. Usually I stream on Wednesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Pacific time. I'm streaming today a little bit differently because it's Shino's birthday. Plus, this Thursday is Thanksgiving, and I'm considering taking Friday's stream off. Alright, so we're going to head back to the main Nether Portal now, drop off some of the loot, and we're going to go in the opposite direction to the west and see which of the two was better. This one found a village, but I had to go like 1,000 blocks away. Your dog turned 5 on Saturday. Awesome. Happy birthday to your dog. Treats. Did I not put a limit on how many treats we can give? I need to put a limit there so that Shino doesn't get fat. But, Shino, do you want a treat? Come here, buddy. Good boy. Oh, really? You want to do tricks for this treat, do you? I wasn't going to make you because it's your birthday, but beg. Good boy. Nom nom nom. No stream Friday means no stream on my birthday. That would be unfortunate, but I haven't decided if I'm going to stream or not, to be honest. I did make my dog beg for a treat. No, I do not want a fat dog. Sorry, I like keeping him in a nice healthy weight. I wish I could keep myself at a nice healthy weight. Why am I still carrying that treasure map? I don't need that anymore. Also, I need to eat. There's my food. Shino's not perfect. Like, it would be nice if, you know, he listened to me while he was off leash. But he is a good boy. And thank you for the gulp, reminding me that I need to hydrate. I appreciate that. Alright, so here's the portal. We're gonna hop through it. Store a bunch of our stuff back at the mine. And then we'll go in the opposite direction about the same distance and see which is better. I believe there's still like a zombie or skeleton sitting here waiting for me. Maybe not. But it is nighttime, so I should get back in quickly. I definitely need to do more work on... These guys are still here? What the heck? Will they stay there till I kill them, or... I thought they'd despawn by now. Did you know if you search Shiba Inu on Google, a bunch of Shino pics from my Twitter and other sources pop up? That might be the case for you because of your search history. I don't know if that would be the case for everybody. You can make a road of ice and drive a boat on it to go zoom. Yes, a friend of mine showed me that yesterday. I definitely need to do that. Especially now that I have the Silk Touch pickaxe. Okay, let's drop off a bunch of stuff. We're gonna keep the boat. That could be handy. We'll put this in our little, like, wood chest thing. Along with the sapling. No, I'm gonna plant the sapling before we go. So we now have 4 hearts of the sea. I don't need these ladders anymore, don't need the piston anymore. I might make a redstone chest eventually. But for now, we're just gonna cram all this stuff in here. TNT can go in here. Oh, I had 1 extra in there, I didn't realize that. Fire charge. The bell. These crystals. Put this in that chest. These go in this chest. You can go in here. I will keep these with me. Food. I don't want to eat those golden apples, so I'm going to keep those in there. I'll keep the wood planks on me just in case. We'll put the gunpowder away. We'll put the sand away. And we'll put the emeralds away. I think I have my emeralds in here. Diamonds. Fantastic. We should be good to go again. We're gonna plant this acacia sapling right outside. Oh, let's do that at the farm, actually. Cocoa bread. Indeed, chaos is gone. No, I am not. I am not in any way a god. Oh, I get so laggy here. I need to cull some of these animals. Oh, so laggy. Alright. I've just got random trees growing out here that don't belong in this forest. I'm gonna put the acacia there too. Let's see how many eggs I get just from hopping into here. I'm curious. Hi, chickens. Oh, hey, chat, do you want to see something really funny? I will show you something really funny. So we got these oh my god, they're pouring out. This is the funny part. They can pour out, I don't even care. They go nuts against this wall when I have seeds in my hands. Any of you that get out die though, I'm just saying. Like, bye, 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 bye. Alright. Let's go. I do not agree with that, actually, no. I don't think you should put anyone on a pedestal. Especially me. Should I just deal with these guys? Like, they're not going anywhere, and I feel like I should just deal with them. I'm gonna deal with them. Ow. Yes, shoot yourselves. There were more of them than I thought there were. Alright, nice. That wasn't bad. What was this one? Piercing. Okay. We're gonna drop those off. I wish I could pick these arrows up. That'd be nice. But we're gonna drop these off in the chest real quick. And then we'll head in the opposite direction of that nether portal. I think that's everything I want to take with me. Let's go. What is my favorite weapon in Terraria at any point in the game? I don't know. I kind of like... I actually don't know. I've got a lot of favorite weapons, I suppose. Maybe the Toxic Harp. I think that one's really funny. Okay, so last time we went to the east. This time we're going to go to the west. And since we're at block 177, we'll go until we hit negative 700. That sounds good. And then we'll see. Was west better than east? Shino decided that we were going east, and now we'll see, like, how good is Shino's gut. Shino is God. That would be better. I suppose. To me, Pinga, your name is red. Like an off red. Oh, what? That was really, really loud. What is this? Explore all the nether biomes. I'm just walking along the ceiling. Yes, no better way to explore every biome in the nether than to just walk along the ceiling. Oh my god, that's gotta be the least earned achievement I have ever earned. I feel so achieved right now. I feel like I can accomplish anything, just anything. I feel so much achievement right now, somehow. That was really loud. Hold on, before I forget, like, if I get another achievement, I need to change that. That jump scared me. I jumped out of my chair. What would that one be under? I don't know what that would even be under. Just master volume? I have no idea. Everything seems to be fairly low. I don't know. That was really loud. Master volume. Okay, I'll mess around with fine-tuning the master volume later. I'm not going to do that on stream right now because I'd have to rebalance everything. I doubt I'll get another achievement. That's like the first one I've gotten on stream. My favorite pet in Terraria is, well, if we're talking about town pets, then obviously it's the corgi because I got Shino as one of the listed names. But if you're talking about just like the pets that you equip, I don't know. I like several of them. I think maybe I like the destroyer pet the most. I like the way that it kind of worms around. Alright, we're almost there, chat. 30 more blocks, 20 more blocks, 10 more blocks. Good enough. We're going to be making our new portal here, and we're going to see if west is indeed better than east. This will decide it once and for all. Of course, we'll be placed up in the sky, but whatever. Doesn't matter. I should have brought some more blocks for scaffolding, but that's okay. We got this. And let's find out which is better. If this is going to be right inside of a village, I'll be a little bit sad, but also laughing very hard. Ow, that was loud. I didn't think I'd get another one. What is this? To travel 7 kilometers in the upper world. Okay. Sorry for deafening you guys. And also, I'm not flying in the sky this time. Was that just because I was over an ocean last time? Maybe. I don't know. Let's write down our coordinates real quick, just so I don't forget this. Place that in here. Alright, let's take a look around and see what we've got. It's not a jungle. It's not a dark oak forest. There's a big hill over there. I can go take a look from there. I don't have a lot of blocks to scaffold with, so I can't just build a tower straight up right now. But we will go up this hill and see what we could find. I'd like a jungle. I'd like dark oak. Another village would be cool, I guess. Though we already have that other one. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get another achievement, sorry. Go figure, the time I'm like, oh, I don't think I'll need to do it right now. I needed to do it right now. I should get my bed ready. I know there are trees all around me, but that's not as fun as climbing. I meant to say I didn't have any on me, which it was very true, in fact. Do you see a village? I might have missed it. I don't see one, but I could just be blind. What's with all the spruce in this world? Jeez. Yeah, I don't see a village. Achievements are not as loud. It's when you complete a challenge or hard achievement it does that music. Oh, okay. I just thought that was an achievement. No, I have not purchased the free sub of the day. I've not done that at all, ever, actually. Nobody's redeemed that yet. Oh, there is a village. Okay, we'll go take a look at that. It looks like it's in the water. That's kind of cute. Oh, that's a bad idea. I thought it would land in the water. Oh, that was bad. Well, that village is fairly close to the portal, so maybe I'll use this village instead. I don't know. They're both very far away from the Nether hub that I'm making. Alright, who do we got here? I like their outfits, though. Maybe I will. Oh, wait, I think that's just because you're a blacksmith. Blacksmith means loot, right? So I have so much spruce. I don't need more spruce. So can I pick up the campfire now that I have Silk Touch? I know it's not an axe, but I can. That's fancy. I like that. I'm gonna grab this too, in fact. I should have brought that bell with me. There's a cat here too. Okay. See if I can find some fish. I should have brought the fish with me. I didn't think of that. Get this. Or do I need Silk Touch for this? I don't know. I do not. Okay. I do need Silk Touch for those, but I might as well grab them. Hello, Arctic. Yes, I know you're not supposed to mine bookshelves with a pickaxe, but I don't have a Silk Touch axe yet. I'm gonna keep an eye out for a bell and send these guys to their houses. So, why are you in there? You're just gonna get shot by a skeleton at night. Please step out, sir. Well, hello, child. Ah, here's the bell. Go home, noobs. Run, run, run. Run faster. Run faster. I do like your outfits. I think I'm gonna get these guys. Hey, go home. If I attack you, will you go home? No, but he looked angry. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, that's not blocks. No! Get in there. Yes. This is for your safety and my profit. Maybe he won't be so mad at me later. Alright, let's see if we can trap his buddy over here too. Where are you? Where are you? You're somewhere. Where did you go? Did you take off? Oh, there you are. Yes, stay right against that house. Don't move. Don't, nope. Don't move. Ah! No! Bad! Well, I got one of them. Yeah, laugh it off. I'll get you right in here. Right in here. I could feel it. That's where you're going. No! Go that other way. Go that other way. guy's a little stinker. He's like Shino. Oh, this guy's just asking to be sacrificed to the... Okay, that works. Whatever. Whatever. We got him. So that's 3 of these guys captured. Hello, cat. I don't have fish for you. 2 cats. Nobody's in here. I will grab the bell, and I will grab this campfire. Why is there a bale of hay underneath? Ooh, yes please. 2 villagers in here. Oh no, they're children. They could walk out of there. I need to go like that, right? Forgot kids could fit in 1 black gaps. Where's Shino? I don't know where Shino is right now. Oh, he's just drinking some water. He's over here. Hey, buddy. You missed hearing my voice. Ah, thank you. Shall I trap you too, Mr. Farmer Man? I think I shall. Yes, I do. Cool. Anybody else? Sure there are. I like this village. This village is nice. Hay bales under a campfire causes smoke to go up higher. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Thank you. Okay, nobody in this one. You are doing weird things, but we can work with this. We'll just do one of that, that, and that. Oh, there's a kid in there too, so, I don't know if the kid could open those trapdoors or not, but we're gonna call him good. What else? Anything in here? Never hurts to have an extra stone cutter, I guess. Oh, no, you're in here. That's good. We'll trap him in there. This village is ripe with villagers. I love it. And cats everywhere. Okay, definitely. We have 2 treats to redeem. Okay, we're gonna give Shino double treats. Alright, Sketchy, thank you for stopping by. Have a great day. Alright, buddy, you want some treats? You want some double treats? Okay, dude, let's do some tricks. Okay? Oh, good boy. Wave? No, wave is 1 pop. Good boy. Lie down. Lie down. Down. Good boy. There's the first batch of treats. Shino is oblivious to the fact that there's another treat right in between feet. Oh, there you go. Alright, dude. I'm gonna just toss a couple around and make him search for it. Ready, Shino? Search! Just gotta sniff him out. He doesn't know where I threw them. But they're both over there by his bed. Your internet was down. What'd you miss? I have found a second village. Or I guess technically this would be the 3rd village. And I'm trapping all of the villagers in little boxes and in their houses and stuff. But yes, things have gone pretty well. I think the west portal was not too bad. The east portal had some deserts in it though. You gotta like that. Isn't that time to sleep? It looks like it's time to sleep. Aha! There we go, there we go. Fantastic. Okay. What next? What next? So we got this area here. That's good. What's over there? It's something Is that a pyramid? I don't know. It could just be not fully rendered something. Let's take a look real quick. Yes, Shino loves attention. So he loves treats and affection very much. I guess I could have grabbed another campfire, but whatever. Ah, you know what? Why not? Since we're here, let's grab a bunch of ice. I've got a Silk Touch pickaxe now. I see no harm in grabbing a bunch of ice, bring it back to the base. Okay, so both of these portals are pretty good. The desert's on one side. This side's got a nearby village and a glacier. I like it. Handy, handy. So I think that might wrap up our adventure in this part. Oh, there's one other thing that I want to do today, though. A friend of mine told me that the abandoned mine shaft that I had found, he said it was very, very likely that the ravine that went through it, it continued the abandoned mine shaft on the other side. And so he suggested that I dig through the ravine from the side of the abandoned mine shaft and see if it continues on, and in fact it does. So I found the abandoned mine shaft, but I haven't explored it yet. I thought I would save that for you guys. So maybe I should not get the ice first. I don't know. Let's make a little boat, and I guess we'll just grab some ice and then head off to that abandoned mine shaft. Yeah. Just have some ice on me. I think it'll be handy. Oh, that breaks fast. I was not expecting that. That is magnificent. I've not had anything instant mine before, and that is glorious. Okay, I love that. I was not expecting that to break so rapidly. Oh, it's addicting. I gotta be careful because I probably want to go around here and tear the entire glacier biome down, just out of how addicting this sounds. And then I break my pickaxe and be sad. Alright, well, we'll get 2 stacks of this stuff. What's the difference? What's the difference between ice and packed ice? Yeah, good enough. We'll get rid of that. I don't know what the difference between the two is, though. How did I get 200k in, like, no time? Do you mean my subscriber count? I put a lot of work into my channel. Just gonna grab this ice. Yeah, it takes a lot of hard work and dedication to grow a channel, and for me, finding the right content to make. So, like, if you could find a nice niche to fit into, but also fill in a hole at the same time, it's really going to help your channel grow. So, for instance, there were Terraria channels, but not a whole lot of Terraria channels that focused on building. So, I kind of did that, and it paid off really well for me. Okay, so I'm going to -5621. We're kind of close to that. And +348. So this needs to go in 5, 6. That direction plus this direction, right? No, this needs to go down. And my brain is not working right now. This way. Yeah. Ice can be broken for water and can melt. Packed ice doesn't melt. Okay, so then I grab the ice that I want to grab. That's good. I don't want this to melt. Blue ice makes it go super fast. What's blue? Or I know I've seen blue ice from the Wandering Trader, but I didn't want to buy it. But how do you make it? Do you just combine packed ice to make blue ice? I would imagine that would make sense. Pinga, thank you so much for the bits. Packed ice doesn't melt. You can pack ice. Okay. Out of 4 ice. Okay. 4 packed ice makes blue ice. Okay. And then it makes the boat go fast. I'll have to try that out on the nether ceiling. Okay, so that's 5, 6, 2, 1, 3, 4, 8. So this needs to go down a lot more, and that needs to go up a little bit. So it's like this direction, roughly. Yeah. Should have kept the boat with me. Welcome, Castle. This island is literally just floating. That's funny. Didn't get a notification. That happens. If you're following me on Twitch, you need to make sure that your notifications are turned on. I think you have to check it for me specifically as well. Otherwise, you could follow somebody and not get any notifications, or so I've learned. Okay, so this needs to go a little bit this direction and this direction. We're almost to that portal. It's wrong. 9 ice equals 9 packed, 9 packed equals blue. That, okay, so blue ice takes quite a bit of ice. $6.21 and $3.48. Oh, hello. We don't have any bones. Never mind. I wouldn't mind a doggo. Oh well, next time. This is kind of near the portal. I should be able to find them easily. It's like right outside of the portal. I should have no problem finding those wolves. Alright. Now let's head back to the base. We'll check out that mining tunnel as well. Ooh, a little lag spike there. Don't worry about that cocoa bread. I don't want anybody to feel like they have to donate. It's just an optional thing for people that feel like they can. No, I didn't get any fish, Cushion. I forgot to get the cats. I'll make sure I get them when I go back to that village. So we'll definitely be getting villagers from the west village. I could keep the east one like in mind in case I need even more villagers, but once I start breeding, that shouldn't be a problem. The east will be great for the desert, and the west will be great for ice. So we got a little bit of good things in both directions. Maybe next stream I'll go north and south and see what we could find. Maybe I can stumble upon a jungle or a dark oak forest. That would be extremely handy. Will I name the kitties? Of course I will. I will name the doggos too. I'll name the kitty allergy-inducing pet number 1, allergy-inducing pet number 2, allergy-inducing pet number 3. Oh, that could be a fun way to make the Wall of Fame, to have the animals. That's a good point now that I'm playing Minecraft. So maybe I could... I'll think about it. So the stream boss maybe could still be, like, just the names on a sign kind of thing. But the people that redeem the Shino coin Wall of Fame, because there's going to be a lot fewer of those, I can name those after the pets. That's a good idea. They could even pick what kind of pet they want. I'm not sure what you mean, Shadow, but alright, thank you. I hope you have a great day. Yeah, so Niv, you could tell me what kind of pet you want, and then when we do the pet thing, I'll write it down, and you could tell me exactly what kind of animal I guess you want it on, and I'll name the pet with your name. You need 7k points more and fast. Just don't say something like a brown panda, because I haven't even found a jungle yet. Hello, child zombie. Oh, you're fast. Oh, you're really fast. Goodbye, child zombie. I guess I could just sleep out here, but whatever. Alright, we're gonna drop off some of this loot, and we're gonna go check out that mine before I forget. Because I feel like we're gonna find some good stuff in there, hopefully. The one that was cut in half by a ravine, and I didn't realize it. Well, I thought it might be the case, but my friend confirmed it for me. Let's put the ice in here. I imagine I'll be getting a lot of ice. And then we'll put the wood stuff in the wood chest. The hay stuff in the food chest. The random stuff in the random chest. Oop, nope, those go somewhere else. I don't need that obsidian anymore for now, though I do want to go north and south next time, so we'll keep those fairly handy. I've got some berries in here, I guess. So many berries. Iron. Emeralds. Okay, cool. Oh, campfire we could put in here for now. Wolf Tinger, thank you so much for the 30 bits. The more bits I cheer, the more channel points I get for a wolf named Wolf. That is true. Or you could pick another name if you want to. It's up to you. It'll be your wolf. Alright, let's head off to that mine shaft. And then we'll probably end the stream around then. Hello, Big Pig. Yeah, I can name it Tanger. That'd make a little more sense than a wolf named Wolf. Although a wolf named Wolf would make a lot of sense. So, who knows. Alright, we'll grab that. We don't really need the bed, but I'm gonna keep it on me just so I don't forget it. Okay, I gotta remember which one of these it was in. Oh, no. I'm totally forgetting that I had made an easier way to get back there. I just completely forgot. We gotta go up to the farm. I tunneled my way down, oh, I guess up to make it. Oh, I forgot to sleep. Derp. Here we go. Wolf TC, that could work, or CT. So over here somewhere, I have a pillar with torches on it to indicate where I need to dig down to get to that abandoned mine shaft. There it is. I saw you, creeper. I did not see you, skeleton. Alright, we're gonna just hop on in here. We're gonna go until we hit abandoned mine shaft. These torches are pockets of ore that I found while I was mining my way up. You can get bits by watching ads. I have not heard that. Okay, so here we are. So this was the original mine shaft that I thought was just really small, kind of disappointing. And then my friend was like, well, if you go towards where the ravine is, and you just dig your way through, then you should come across more mineshaft. And so I did that. This is the ravine. I kind of struggled with it for a little bit, but we're gonna push our way in. I go through all the bubbles, and then I dug through this wall here, and lo and behold, there was indeed more abandoned mineshaft and an enderman. Let's get ourselves a little ender pearl, possibly. Hey buddy, come here. Come here. That is way too loud and also very creepy. Hi. So we're just gonna run through here, see what kind of loot we find. I'd love to find a chest. I'd love to find some loot in a chest. I don't like the look of that at all. Creepers and cobwebs did not look like a good combination to me. Oh, hi. Oh, you're a poisonous spider. That's not fun. Okay. Onward. Dead end. I will take this lapis, though. That's a really poisonous spider. Holy cow. Oh, it's so nice having a silk touch pickaxe now. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm totally gonna die here. Ah, I want to eat, but I want to kill it first. Oh, I'm so gonna die. Eat fast. Eat fast. How am I still alive? If you don't break eye contact with the Enderman, it won't move. I didn't know that. That's really good. Hello, all Jordan. Okay, I'm still alive somehow. I think there's a spider spawner in there. I think that's... Poison doesn't kill? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. The power of streamer luck. Yes, very much so. Okay, so if this is indeed a spawner, then I need to light it up. Preferably without dying. There is a spawner, okay. I thought so. There's another spoder. Hi. Oh god, you're creepy. Is that enough light? Probably not. Ah, no, no, definitely not. I'm gonna put the food in my offhand just so I can keep eating. Okay, place more torches around spawner. Please. Maybe right here too, even. And we'll kill this creeper fellow. I don't want to break all the cobwebs because I'd like to actually gather some for decoration. A friend said that you cannot, like, remake them. Oh, ow! A big ow. I'm surprised he exploded there. I'm not sure if it's still spawning spiders or if those spiders were already spawned. You're all caught up on the Mandalorian? Nice. I'm really liking it so far. Alright, let's dig our way in here a little bit. Make sure that this place is all lit up properly. It could be very handy to make a spider farm here. Because, why are you in the wall? Hi, creepy. Because if I make a farm with these spiders, then I have good access to string and whatnot, right? That'd be handy. There might be 2 spawners. That's possible. I'll check down the hallway. Yeah, I get giddy every time the Mandalorian title plays too. I don't want this spider to kill me. So... stupid cobwebs. Hi, buddy. Can you just stay up there? Thank you. I don't want to break all of them. Only one spawner, thankfully. Or maybe not, thankfully. I guess it would be kind of cool to have 2 of them, huh? I'm gonna have to break all of these to make a farm out of this. If I were to make a farm out of this. Can I break these with my Silk Touch pickaxe and get the cobweb? Oh, it's super slow. What's the best way to collect these then? You can't put Silk Touch on a sword. Oh, this is slower than obsidian. Oh, that's painful. Did I even get cobweb out of it? I don't even think so. So how do you collect those? Shears. No. I don't want to drop this. I don't want to drop string. I want it to drop the actual block. How do you get it to drop the block? You get string if you use the sword. You get shear. Okay, so if I use shears, I'll get the block. Okay. If I find some iron in here, I'll make some and we'll try that out. Since I'm no longer dying constantly, let's switch back to our torches. A Silk Touch sword sounds counterintuitive. Yes, it does. Just gonna grab some of this stuff while we're in here. Thank you for the bit. How long will the stream go on for? Probably until I'm done exploring this mine shaft, and then I'll probably end the stream at that point. So, hard to say. I don't know how long it'll take to work my way through this. Maybe another 10 to 20 minutes, I would imagine. Depends on how big the mine shaft is, I guess. I didn't get to fully explore a decent mine shaft last time because it got cut off by the ravine. And then I just found out from a friend that this continued on beyond the ravine, so here we are checking it out. I like doing the adventure-y stuff on stream with you guys. I don't like doing the mining stuff on stream because it's just really dull. I imagine it'd be very dull for you to watch. So I like to do stuff where we go around and explore a bit more. I guess I am doing some mining here, but at least it's in a dangerous cave and not a boring strip mine. I hear that zombie walking up on me. I just don't know how close it is. I don't think he's close. He's a lot closer than I thought. Try combining string together to make spider web. No, yeah, it's like Shaken said, that makes wool somehow. Because everybody knows that spider web and sheep fur are the same thing. I'm not sure if I'm hearing more of the poisonous spiders or more of the normal spiders. Because if there's another spawner nearby, it could be a really effective way to set up another double farm, like I did with the skeletons. Oh, hi. You're the big boys, which are surprisingly less deadly than the small boys. A sheep rider. A shrider. know what this is all about. That's a little weird. Oh, that's where I came in. Duh. I should mark this so I know. A little more obviously. You want to see my laptop, search up 15.6 size black HP laptop. It's terrible. It's an HP, of course it's terrible. No offense to anybody that likes HP. I'm actually not a huge fan of laptops. I used to be. I've owned several of them, especially in my college days. But I don't know. Oh, hi, lava. They just overheat too easily. It's just a pain in the butt. The batteries die out eventually. I don't know. I'm just not a huge laptop guy anymore. If you need to travel around a lot, then it makes sense. But I don't understand the people that have a laptop and then just use it like a desktop. Because you pay more for the same speed of product and then it overheats. It's a lot more difficult to clean. There's the ravine again. They're great for school. They're terrible for you to use in the long term. Yeah. Oh, and they definitely wreck your posture. Yeah, absolutely. Your the top of your monitor is supposed to be level with your eyes, and that absolutely does not happen. Is that a new spawner? Or have I been down this tunnel already? Ow. Okay, you walk over here then. Ow! Can I juke him? No. Okay, I see it. Spider, no, go away. There's definitely another spider here. I wonder how close this is to the other one. Oh, it's hard to hit them with the spider webs. That's not good. Hi, hi, yes, go away. There's another one on that wall somewhere. Okay, definitely a second spawner. I hope it's close to the other one, because then we can make a really efficient spider farm. Need to get some health back before I... Oh, he's right there, right there. Oh, he's right here, right here. Where are you going? Of course he would happen to just hit me perfectly. Alright, here we go again. This poison is rough. Very rough. Just trying to get to the spawner in time. Oh no. Oh. Okay, back off. Get some health back. And then we'll go. Again. Whew. That opens up a lot. Alright. Take 3. We're actually to the spawner now, at least. Got a lamp on the spawner. That's good. Want to make sure... Ooh, hello, friend. Knock back some iron. Oh yeah, we could try that iron thing now with the shears. Let's make a pair of shears. And let's grab this minecart and save some more iron. Why are you not picking up? Why am I not grabbing you? I have space in my inventory. What is going on here? That was weird. Okay, let's make a pair of shears then. Let's see what we get from it. Iron shears. Yes, thank you, chat, for informing me on how exactly I obtain these guys. Oh no, that was scary. Good thing I have mob briefing off. Did I not pick up the web? Oh, I think he blew him up. Oh well, it's okay. We'll get more. Have you found smooth sandstone to paint gray yet? I really wish that Minecraft had a block painting option. That would be so good. That, and I also wish that they had the slab and stair versions of every block, not just like half of them. I think it's about half. It'd be fantastic if it was a lot more. I'm gonna go get that cobweb. Okay, so I need to come back here eventually, maybe find some way to make a path here. And make a farm for these spiders. I also need to figure out how far away those two spawners are. I feel like they're at different heights, so it's going to be kind of hard for me to tell. I think I went upwards to get to this one. Cool. You can dye some blocks like concrete and terracotta different colors. That is handy, but it's not every block. Okay. My inventory's full. Feel like this place is gonna go on for quite a bit longer than I expected it to, which is good. I like extra loot. But I'm not sure if I want to keep doing that today, because I have not eaten today. It's getting kind of late. We found 2 spider spawners. That's great. I think it's about time that I should go get me some lunch. I'm also running low on torches. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. We'll definitely take a look at this more. Fully explore this mine shaft. And think about how I want to set up a spider farm. See if... Oh, hi, creepers. Yeah, I was just kind of hoping they'd kill each other. That's fine. Creepers used to be so scary to me, now they're not. Unless they sneak up on me and I don't know they're coming. Then that's pretty scary, I guess. Okay, I don't want to have a hard time finding this spider spawner, so I might tunnel straight up to get out of here from on top of the spawner. But I'm worried that it's going to be right inside of the ocean, so I need to check what biome I'm in first. Because I don't really want to dig straight up into the ocean. I do know that I'm surrounded by ocean right now. How am I doing today? I'm doing much better today. Thank you for asking. Oh, I almost dropped some gravel on my head. I'm doing pretty good today. I hope you're doing well as well. Keep all newly placed torches on one side and not the middle, so you know what direction is new. That's a good point. Too late now, but that's a good point to keep in mind in the future, because I definitely get lost when I go caving. In fact, I'm probably already a little lost. Alright, there's the spawner. We're gonna dig up from here, and maybe, let's see. What biome are we in? I forgot where to see it. There's so much text in here. Oh, we're in the ocean. Maybe I don't want to dig up here. Because if I dig up, it's not like I'll have an easy time finding it when it's in the middle of the ocean. Maybe I'll just try to work my way back out. and then come across these spawners again later. You know what? I'm going to grab this coal real quick, go back to the spawner, write down its coordinates, and then we'll head our way out. If I see the other spawner on my way out, I'll grab the coordinates for that too. Okay, so this is one spawner. Message that to myself. Alright, let's get out of here. And then we'll end the stream. I'll think about who I want to start raiding here in a bit. Oh, that's definitely not the exit. Here it is. Creepers can still kill you. Yes, they can. I'm being careful with them, but they're not as scary to me as they used to be. Okay, and then I follow this line of torches to this cobblestone, and then we just tunnel our way out. Cool. Easy peasy. Have I made any shields? Yes, I have one on me actually. I just keep forgetting to use it most of the time. Thank you, Benji. Yeah, Mythical Water, you managed to catch what is pretty much the very end of my stream. That's some good timing, I guess. We went on several adventures and you missed them. That's okay. Everybody, Mythical Water is an awesome YouTuber and artist. She made the art on like my countdown screen or my intermission screen, like right here. So she made that awesome art. So be sure to check out Mythical Water's YouTube channel or follow her on Twitter at mythical_water, as you can see right there at the bottom of the picture. Definitely check her stuff out. It's very much worth. She makes some awesome animations, awesome art. Alright, we're back at base. We're pretty much done with the stream now for today. We did a lot today. We went into the nether, punched a hole through the nether ceiling, started a nether hub. We found 2 villages. I didn't think I was going to be able to find any, so thankful that I did. I still need to find a dark oak forest, and I need to find a jungle, but we'll save that for next time. We'll head to the north and the south. We enchanted all of our gear, so that's done. Not the super smelter, but we did the nether portal. We have not abducted the villagers, but I'll do that in between the stream. I need to make a villager breeder. Don't know how to do that. I'll probably ask you guys. And then we'll work on an iron farm next time. Got a lot to do, but we got a lot done. So let's find out who we're going to be raiding today. Let's see who's online real quick. If you guys stick around for the raid, you'll gain some... How do I have an enemy in here? Did I leave a door open behind me or something? Are you open? No, you're shut. Why is there an enemy in here? This place should be lit up pretty well. I've never had anything spawn in here. That's weird. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Alright. We're going to be raiding... We're going to be raiding Guys. I don't know how to pronounce his name properly, because I'm a boring American. But if you guys stick around for the raid, you get some extra Shino coins. There we go. We've started the raid, so be sure to participate in it. Thank you all very much for showing up to the Shino birthday stream. He got a lot of treats. He got a lot of belly rubs, a lot of toys. I really appreciate you all showing your love and support to the stream. And thank you for chilling out with me while I played some Minecraft. I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. And for those of you in America, I hope you have a nice Thanksgiving as well. I'll see you guys on Wednesday with another stream. I'm not sure about the Friday stream just yet. And hopefully I'll see you in the next couple of days with the new video as well. Let's go ahead and do that raid. Have a fantastic day, everybody. I'll catch you all later.